Dwarven junk. No.
There, Gullenbursty. You're all right. You're all right. I'm here now. And I'm in need of your aid. Come, old friend. I am your master now.
Looking for a companion. Is that all? Is that all? Is that all?
Oh. Vex!
You're always hard. That's Lassie.
Did anyone follow you? Oh, have you Nope. Forgive.
You shouldn't be here.
Back to. There. Forgive.
Here's the letter.
Looking good.
Well.
My sense of stop.
Oh, no doubt. Girls pack every... that. Is that...
Oh.
Eivor!
No! This area is off limits. What do you see, Sunan? The shelter must be nearby. child's innocence, my boy. I pray he has it still, after all of this. These dwarves, I need them, though it chafes me to admit it. Be gracious, Harvey. Humble and patient.
Day, Javi. Here for some of Rita's contracts. Back any. Nice to see you.
Why are you here?
Be welcome.
Who goes there?
I am Harvey, Lord of Asgard.
You're a long way from home. Or the Aesir now invading us as well. Jailer of Ivaldi.
Ivaldi owes me his freedom. Where is he? I would speak with him.
Be my guest. I assume you know the way to Helheim.
He's dead. How?
How else? Or do you need both eyes to see the Muspels everywhere? That was uncalled for. Walk with me. I am Gunnborg, leader of this shelter. Or what remains of it now Ivaldi is gone. He was trying to make contact with the other shelters. There was an ambush, Glot's soldiers, and something else. Something worse. A creature of fire and fury. It devoured Ivaldi whole.
No doubt bred in Surtur's dungeons. Perhaps with Loki's aid, before I could make him my captive.
You and your captives. Regardless, Uldar fell soon after Ivaldi did. Our mines and miners, any survivors now serve Glot.
Is that name meant to mean anything to me?
Glot is Surtur's bastard son, half Muspel, half Jotun. A nightmarish being, capable of tearing a dwarf in two.
An unthinkable end for anyone, whether warrior or otherwise.
I saw it with my own eyes. I still see it when I try to sleep.
And yet, Glad has not simply slaughtered your people. He needs your miners. To what end?
The invaders hunger for secrets buried deep in the ground. Ancient relics. The Muspels place great importance in them.
And how do you know this?
Enough, Javi. We have suffered enough. Now I must endure all these questions.
Aid me with your knowledge, and I shall strike a blow against Glad and all Muspels.
In Uldar we had someone gathering information for us. The miner, Frithjofer. He's been silent for days now, which is unlike him. Probably dead for all I know.
Anything sought by the Muspels must be mine. Where was Frithjofer last seen? Perhaps I can find him.
There is a house in Uldar. Its owners killed by Muspels long ago. There we would exchange messages with him.
This house. How do I find it?
It's the tallest house in the Jewelers District by the city's south gate. Just look for the gold in the streets. You'll see.
Frithjofer may be the key to obtaining these relics Surtur seeks. I must find him.
Do as you must, Lord of Asgard. I have too many burdens of my own to worry about yours as well.
So, Ivaldi is dead. A pity. But Ulda may yet reveal. So, Ivaldi is dead. A pity. But Ulda may yet reveal something of value that I can trade for Balder. Oi. Use against Surtur. Loki and I, we brought Balder here once, to Ulda, when he was just a boy. Now both are captives. Loki deservingly by my hand, and Balder by Surtur's. Balder will be saved, and his mother avenged. Guards here are vigilant.
Claude as well? Do not speak ill of Claude if you value your life. You've seen...
A seek should be close. This is where Gun... A seek should be close. Gold in the streets. The house I seek should be close. This is where Gunborg told me to look.
I once saw Rock Crusher over the skull. Raw egg.
What do you see? What happened here? location. This building surely played host to important moments in the lives of many. And look at it now. Someone was beaten, tortured perhaps, then dragged along the ground here. Frithjof writes of holding cells within Uldar. Therefore, wolves who disobey may yet live. Like this Tira he mentions. Sons of Ivaldi tried to warn Frithjof of increased Muspel activity in Uldar. I wonder, did he get to see this message? This place was used to exchange messages, but Frithjof was careless. The Muspels pushed him and took him from here to the holding cells. Then I need to get into the smelting foundry. These relics suit our seeks. I will seize them for myself and use them to barter for Baldur's life, or to do it to suitors.
The dwarves struggle with the foundry's heat. Filthy little maggots don't know how good they got it.
Say one thing for this infested shithole. At least the foundry isn't all bad.
Say what?
Smelting foundry's heat. I see why the Muspels keep prisoners here. Roast the hope out of them. Poor bastards. Pity the dwarves here. If this is their future, then for them the Ragnarok cannot come soon enough. I, however, forge my own destiny. Are you Frithjof?
I don't know any Frithjof.
I'm looking for Frithjof.
They took him below.
Is that you?
Frithjofer! Frithjofer!
No, you cannot be Frithjofer. But you know of him. Then, are you Tira?
Tira! Yeah! Dere! Gad wi mas an a mynd chi iddo fe! Dere! Frithjofer!
Do you even know where he is?
Frithjofer! Yeah! Frithjofer! Dere!
Wait. Do you understand me?
Wy'n deall newn ni marw os arosen ni ma.
Just stay behind me and keep quiet. Shh! Hold your tongue. This power, I can hide in plain sight. Exit quietly. Stay close.
She's off to become someone else's head.
Lord of Asgard hides from no one. Lord of Asgard hides from no one. You don't die. Now, to find Frithjofer. Which way?
Yeah. Frithjofer. Hey!
Where do you lead me? Tira! Tira. A good name. Like Tyr of Asgard.
Be ti sôn am?
Never mind. We should hurry. Where now to Frithjofer?
Dere! Frithjofer!
I swear, if you lead me astray, there will be trouble. Frankly, I'm surprised you could even see this mighty galleon from up there.
Ac rwy'n syni bod gennych chi ddigon o ddeallusrwydd I wisgo chi. Ac eto, dyma ni.
In any case, I don't suppose we can simply sail all the way to Frithjofer.
Na. Ymddiried yno. Dwi eisiau cael gwared y tŷ gyntaf ac y gellwydd.
Then, the saga of Harvey and Tira begins. Don't say anything too noteworthy. That's a good lass. Let us find this relic.
Rydyn ni'n arbed Frithjofer!
Yes, him too. Lead on. see them. Keep out of the way. Come. We must not delay further. Take me to Frithjof.
Frithjof, yeah. Dere, dere.
The language you speak. You're not from here, are you?
Oh, chi'n clever. Beth roedd fe I ffwrdd?
Well, you picked a hell of a time to visit Svartalfheim, that's for sure. Where do you lead me, Tira?
Ble rwyf yn eich arwain? Ydych chi wedi bod yn talu unrhyw sylw? Frithjofer! Rydyn ni'n mynd I achub Frithjofer!
That isn't... very well. The sons of Ivaldi were active here, but no longer, I suppose.
Bacan o gyd. Nwedig Ivaldi.
No, they were not of much use to you. Or Frithjof. Or Ivaldi, for that matter. Let's go. Truly, I regret letting Svartalfheim fall to Sutter. And I've been more vigilant. Perhaps Balder would have never fallen into his clutches.
Balder? Fe yw'r unig asur dan, dyw e?
My son, as kind as he is naive. Let us hurry. Which way is it? Tira.
Sa'n wir yn gwybod.
That's where we are, trusting a dwarf. Must be a clue here. The road heads west, and has fresh tracks from a cart. Clearly in regular use.
Rwy'n credu hyn yw e. A ydw o'n ffordd I Frithjofer?
This main road continues north, away from Uldar. A road like this surely leads to another city.
Sa'n credu mai dyna'r ffordd i'r safle cloddio. Ond gallai bod yn anghywir.
There must be another way to be sure. Look around, Tira. What is this? Lettering, intentionally damaged, and written in a script I cannot read. Tira, can you make sense of that?
Ja! Frithjofer! Frithjofer! Dere!
I find you impressive, Tira.
Eh?
A lesser dwarf would only be interested in saving their own skin. Yet here you are on this journey, determined to save Frithjof.
Wel, gallaf nymti hwnnw ddim achub ei hun nawr, a llef.
I only wish I understood you, as you seem to understand me. When we get to our destination, be sure to stay out of harm's way, yes?
Can weld.
Wolves. Why did it have to be wolves? Come, Tira. We must not delay.
Yeah, been good.
I will do what must be done. The relic is what I seek. For now, Frithiover is no more than a stepping stone.
Oi! Hey! Ydych chi'n hollol plwm! Mae angen i ni ddod o hyd I ffrithio...
They will attack on sight here.
Block's in a good mood. Now he's got the relic. Well, as good a mood as he gets.
I'll finish you! Flank the idiot! Oh, won't survive, fool! Fire is my strength!
Keep your distance! Bloody cowards! I'm not afraid!
Frithiover.
Who's asking?
Don't have a spare for that key, right? You think Claude will be happy to hear you get dropped it down there?
Beat the shit out?
Sooner rip off your ball sack and slit your throat than look at you, soft cock.
Rangarok sent me. Your people and mine share a common cause. The relics.
Well, I know of only one cursed thing. It blinded me.
Where is it now?
Get me out of here and I'll tell you where to find it.
Can you walk?
I'm blind, not crippled, but one wrong step and I'll be taking a lava bath.
Then I shall carry you. Stay quiet, Fritjofa.
And you watch your bloody step.
Are there other relics here?
No idea.
Ydyn iawn! Dwedwch chi bod yn iawn! Rydw i over!
Wait here.
Like I have a choice.
Rydw i over! Beth efer ddigwyddodd i chi?
Tira? Oh, thank the stars you're safe. I'm all right, I'm all right. You know, all things considered. This one got you out, too.
Enough prattle. Where is the relic?
Not one for small talk, are you?
Isn't that everything a dwarf says?
Ha ha ha! Not bad. Just keep your breeches on, yeah? That relic I found? The Moospels have it. Took it to the palace, I'd wager.
And what is it?
Damned if I know. Moment I yanked it free from the ground, there was a blast of bright white light, and that was the last thing I saw.
That's not what I asked. What does it do?
Other than blind, unsuspecting dwarves? Dunno. Moospels didn't seem sure either. Hence taking it to that bastard scholar up in the palace.
This palace, a Muspel stronghold, I take it.
You're a sharp one. Ivaldi was commissioned there, long ago. Einar's there now. Piece of shit. He's the one who'll have your relic.
Einar. Be ti sôn am Einar?
He's a traitor. A dwarf working for the Moosples. So don't you believe a word he tells you. You get a chance, you kill him.
I shall judge who lives and dies. Where is this palace?
If we're still by the dig site, you can probably see it. To the south. Modest little place, sitting atop a great bloody rock.
Modest little place indeed. Very well. I shall take this relic for myself. What will you do now?
What's it to you, whatever your name is?
If I find you have lied to the Lord of Asgard, I will want words with you.
You? You're? Oh my days. Well, look, I got nothing to hide. We'll make for the shelter. Go see Gunborg.
Very well. If you're true to your word, then we shan't need cross paths again.
Oh dear! Oh dear! I say, this is most unpleasant! Get me down! At once!
Right here.
Someone! Anyone! Oh, my...
To escape, you will be incinerated.
Help! Someone! Anyone! Help!
Done.
Over here!
You have nothing to fear.
Oh, thank you, thank you. Now, up, no, south.
Like
It's my...
Frithiola's word is true. The palace is at its peak. Cast about this land, my friend. Best not to draw attention here. Go, Zulin.
Answer me! You sniveling, useless bastard!
What's this now? Could this be the son of Suter?
Like he's been betting a troll or something. The Almighty.
You have failed me for the last time.
You don't understand!
Now it lies dormant. Useless. The only means to awaken
I've
it.
searched everywhere, but all these records are a mess. Rest assured, I will... The purpose of the...
The only purpose it has served is drawing out vermin!
Gentlemen, ladies.
We keep our wits about us! Together we...
Oh, my leg!
Stay with me, come on! Stay, you're welcome!
Damn it all!
Tell me, where did the son of Suter take that relic?
I can't. Just look. Who are you?
I am Harvey of Asgard. I hold your fate in my hands. Answer me before the room is swarmed and I leave you to the Muspels.
No, I can help you. You saw through the portal Claude opened, yes? You saw the vault? I can get you.
I am
the vault.
You can...
Yes, I...
Time to move.
Great!
You said you could be of aid. Tell me how, traitor.
Would you stop calling me that? I may well have worked for the Muspels, but that does not make me a traitor!
You wrestle with reason like a rabbit wrestles a boar. I can see through your lies before you even think of them, traitor.
Oh, piss off! Huh?
Stay here.
What? Where are you going?
Let's go.
I was better off with Glod, wasn't I?
Don't die.
Then do not increase my chances!
Get
Oi!
away! Don't push! Finish you!
Are you?
Time to move.
Great! Great!
Stay here.
What? Where are you going?
Let's go.
I was better off with Glod, wasn't I?
Carrying dwarves is fast becoming a habit.
What?
Never mind.
Just get me off this accursed rock! Oh, for crying out loud! Could you please just focus on the back of his hand?
Time to move.
Great! Great!
Let us find somewhere fit for a discussion.
Oh, for crying out loud!
We will be safe enough here.
Are you mad? This close to the mountain? Surely the Moosepels will find us!
Then you'd best tell me what I need to know. Quickly. Let's go.
I was better off with Glod, wasn't I? Listen to me! We can't stay here!
I need answers. Now, traitor.
Do not call me that! I had my reasons! Not that you'd understand such an abstract concept as reason, you mad, spiteful, half-blind!
Choose your next words carefully. They may be your last.
They have my boy. The Moosepels. I only did what I did to save him, you see.
You save him? I'll do anything you ask. I'll damn well walk you into Glod's vault myself.
Stop!
My boy. Oh, my boy. What have they done to you?
Get off me! She wanted your life spared, not me, you backstabbing stack of shit!
Silence! Balder would never dare speak to me in such a way. You've lost your eyes. You want to lose your tongue as well? 3 dwarves is 3 more than I planned on rescuing. Can any of you fight? No, of course not. So I must find other uses for you. You owe me. We have much to discuss, but we need to get this one into the Vault of the Ancients.
Do you have any idea what you're saying? That you'd need...
A sunstone, yes. And very precisely augmented. Lad, if this is what it takes to drive out the Moosepels, there is a sunstone that watches... Must I do it? This looks to be the place. Dull as dishwater, but safe once. A simpler life. One that has been denied to me, thanks to Loki. Not to mention. This looks to be the place. Dull as dishwater, but safe once. A simpler life. One that has been denied to me, thanks to Loki. Not to mention my own occasional foolishness. Nothing. But whatever stone was here has been carefully removed. No scratches, no scorches. So it was not taken by Muspel hands. Now. I remember how the fairies sometimes got wind of our approach and would try to hide their treasures. Fairies, dwarves, they all think alike. I must search the nooks and crannies of this village, leave no stone unturned. This shows promise. There you are. Now, let us see what Einar can do with you. Yeah! Yeah! Sure!
Happy? I was starting to worry you may have met with resistance.
Those who resist me are not long for this world.
Indeed. And we are not short of foes in this area, so I'd be glad for your company. Come, my workshop is close.
Here, Einar, your sunstone. This is where you worked before the Muspels invaded.
One sight of many, indeed. When the Muspels took Uldar, captured Fritjofr, and my niece.
Tira.
Yes. Worked with the Sons of Evildy, but to no avail. So I allowed myself to be captured, offered my services to Glot.
To rescue your son. There's more to you than meets the eye, Master Einar.
As you can see, it's been some time since I was last here. Now, if I may ask, what does the High One of Asgard seek in Svartalfheim?
My motive is not so different to your own. A son to rescue. To do so, I believe I need the relic, though to what end remains a mystery.
I see. Saint Wolf Khan.
If butchering muspels in my path aids your cause, then I will not deny you my gifts.
You are most generous.
It has been said it is.
Damn it all to Helheim!
What?
Javi, forgive me.
What? Do you fail me, Einar?
The Sunstone must endure incredible heat for me to render it into a new form. My instruments are no longer capable. I'm sorry.
Give it to me. I have the means to endure any heat.
Of course. When...
Big what? This had better work. This is an elaborate deception. Einar's death will be considerably more simple. Follow my lead! Get back here! Sunstone radiates light and heat. Einar will know what to do. Now, to subject myself.
How did you... I know better than to ask.
Do you have...
Yes, but let me see.
Well, that...
Sorry.
Can you...
Let... As you would. I just have...
Flame birds!
give me a hand with this. Help me out here!
Why are you here?
What are you doing here? I'm working so hard that even McAllister's have listened.
Oh, good day.
You're very... Farewell.
Even dwarves need sunlight. I haven't seen any for...
I must be careful now. The old city lies within the heart of Uldor, as does my prize.
Song. We shall bring Surtur, the one-eyed head of Havi, and become lords.
Einar said Frithjof and Tira would await me somewhere beyond these gates.
Out of my sight!
Hey, wait!
Or you'll die! Work with me! Kloth keeps in secret. Just in there, scratching at the walls of his chambers. Where is it? You actually saw it. You'll get the point. You'll get the point of Kloth's blade, or far worse if he hears you. Not a moment, please. Hey! Hold there, you!
En ik wist wat ik had weer uit hem sturen.
Go away. You're all out.
Really a traitor. We're all experts in bloody hindsight.
Pay for your sins! You're mine!
Really a traitor. He wasn't really a traitor. We're all experts in bloody hindsight, aren't we?
What is die ruin? I'm not really tad. What?
I acted on what I heard at the time, and he was working with the Rusmals, technically speaking. So in a way, I was...
Finally, you made it.
Careful. That sounded like you doubted me for a moment. What of your eyes? Are they mended?
Getting there. Recovering. Thank the gods.
You're welcome. Now then, show me what to do with this augmented... Alive, last I saw, but old and slow. We must begin without him.
Don't leave us be. Be on your way, please.
Surely it cannot be so simple.
No. This mechanism... What was it? I think yes. We need more light to convert...
Should not be seen in this area. Leave it to me. See what the light reveals. Yet, the sunstone hungers. More light is needed. It is working! Ina was right. The sunstone must be satisfied. Now the relic will be mine.
The vault of the ancients.
Bloody anhygoel.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
What is wrong? Why isn't it opening? Is there something wrong with the mechanism?
Yeah, about that. I'd feel a lot more confident if my father was...
Help! Get to work. I'll stretch my fighting arm.
With me, here!
Kill the dwarves! Any idea what way... Right here! You bloody lost it! You may have noticed I was being bloody chased.
Kind of
Yes, right. I did. I think I can remember it. You just follow my lead. Done. This man goes belly up. Gather focus. Now now's the time. This is the man. God, I'm so proud of you. It's working. It's bloody working. Celebrating you two.
The sunstone is ravenous. It hungers for yet more light.
Leave us alone.
Mechanism? What was it? I think yes. We need more light to converge here. On this spot.
Leave it to me. Stay out of sight. Some stuff is ravenous. It hungers for yet more light.
Please go.
I should be cautious out here.
Experts in bloody hindsight, aren't we?
Wedys ti rhywun?
Good to see you.
How can so many starving dwarves produce so much shit?
Well,
you.
it's...
Goodbye.
Why are you here?
What do you want?
I'm sure I know you. If only King Hreidmar was still alive, he wouldn't be stuck down here.
This place is heavily guarded.
Finally! You made it!
Careful. That sounded like you doubted me for a moment. What of your eyes? Are they mended?
Getting there. Recovering. Thank the gods.
You're welcome. Now then, show me what to do with this augmented sunstone.
Einad?
Alive, last I saw, but old and slow. We must begin without him.
You shouldn't be here. Please.
Do you know what must be done?
My father is the expert in these ancient relics, but... how hard...
Surely it cannot be so simple.
No. This mechanism... what was it? I think yes. We need more light to converge here, on this spot.
Leave it to me. Stay out of sight.
Leave! You can't help!
See what the light reveals. Yet, the sunstone hungers. More light is needed. It is working! Ina was right. The sunstone must be satisfied. Now the relic will be mine.
The vault of the ancients.
Bloody Rangarok.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
What is wrong? Why isn't it opening? Is there something wrong with the mechanism?
Yeah, about that. I'd feel a lot more confident if my father was...
Help! Get to work. I'll stretch my fighting arm.
Focus! We have this!
Where have you been? Any idea what we're doing?
I have this. Right here. I will bloody take the dog. If this all goes belly up,
Shut up and focus. Now's not the time.
this is awesome. I'm proud of you. Both of you.
Feed the flame! Join the fallen!
It is done. Took you long enough. By Ymir's armpits. What are you doing here, you one-eyed shitbag? Seeking a relic. It's somehow grown more wrinkly and ill-tempered since I last saw it. Fuck off. Looking for this, I'd wager.
The mighty relic.
Piece of junk. I took out all the good stuff already.
What?
Then we shall take our leave.
This way out is through the front.
You look like you've been to Helheim and back.
Claude may be a mongrel bastard, but he knows how to torture a dwarf, that's for sure.
What do we have here? The High One. Stealing again. How unbecoming. And with his little friends. My stepson takes his mongrel eyes off you for 1 second. And look at this mess. To think his father expects him to rule Muspelheim one day.
Oh no, no. She's one of the bad ones.
She's nothing. But she has Thrieg's blood on her hands, and must pay. Find another way out.
The way we got in! Quick!
Get to the shelter. I'll see to her.
Promises, promises. Fight as if you really want your son back.
What do you want with Boulder?
Ha!
Give me my son, and I shall torture you only a little.
All I shall give you is death! Your anger makes you clumsy. Did you care for Baldur's mother?
Had it been an honest fight, Thrieg would have bested you.
Like this.
Give me my son, and I shall torture you only a little.
All I shall give you is death! You're improving, mad one. Almost with my efforts. Your anger makes you clumsy. Did you care?
That's right, you mewling quim. Run back to Suther. The shelter. I must speak with Evo.
You are always
Go away! Please, run back to Suther!
The shelter. I must speak with Evaldi.
Burning so hard that even McAllister's have blisters.
Did you end her?
She escaped.
Come. I've been cooped up long enough. Of all the faces I left behind in Asgard, yours is the last I expected to see.
You sound disappointed.
I'd have preferred you sent a buxom Valkyrie, wearing nothing more than a mischievous smile.
And carrying a barrel of the good stuff.
Now you're talking, but when I saw you in the palace, through Glod's portal, well, I knew you'd come for me. Thank you.
Anything for a friend.
My gentle jailer rescuing me from a far worse jail. It's almost poetic.
You dwarves never did understand poetry.
The sky is high, wood is good, and Harvey is still an arsehole. How is that for poetry, you miserable shit?
About as good as you smell. Now, I have a use for you.
Harvey has a use for me. Words to chill the blood. Still, you know we dwarves give nothing away for free.
Do you breathe fresh air, or the stench of Glad's torturers?
Keep your eye in its socket. What will you have me do?
Wait.
What?
Vermin. Thief. Face me!
Be warned! I will finish what you start! Stronger already.
Is that the best you can do? I shall have your head and present it to Lord Rangarok.
Sutor stole my son. Now I have killed his. A small step towards justice.
Wish you had let me get a few kicks in. Bastard almost ate me once.
Then it is over? The Muspas will be in disarray.
Not while Surtur is in power.
Tell me more of the relics, and what you did with them. What happened in the vault?
What do you think? Glod tortured me. Commanded me to revive the relics, then extract their magic so that Surtur might use it in some way.
And you could not?
How fucking dare you? Of course I could. But not for a shit like him. Of course, Glod was too dim to see that I was dispelling the magic rather than storing it. And as soon as I knew you were coming, I gutted the relics, rendered them useless. So no mighty weapon for that prick Surtur.
It is unwise to underestimate such an enemy. But you were short-sighted, Ivaldi. I could have made good use of that magic.
Well, if it's items of power you seek. During my imprisonment, I heard rumors. Surtur is building something. Something small, yet very, very potent. And highly valuable to him. So valuable that if it were to fall into your hands, you might do some real damage here, I think.
That is intriguing.
I will seek out wisdom on the subject. More ancient and advanced than even my own. But first I must equip myself with some decent tools. Starting with a hammer and maybe a chisel or two.
There is a dam in the north of Vangrin. Huge bloody thing. Almost completely frozen over.
I know of it.
South of the dam, there is a workshop. Perhaps it remains in good order. When your travels are complete, you will find me there.
I will come when I'm ready.
Can't drink with me. Unless you're...
Did you hear
Unless
how
you're
Harvey...
sissy. Greetings.
You look like...
Hey. Would you...
all in.
I... Don't. Can't drink with me. Unless you're... Unless you're sissy.
I'll be with you shortly. Just as soon as I finish here and get...
It seems that I have won.
Harvey! What can I... Something else?
We'll...
Leave us be!
Leave us in peace!
Little run won't last much longer. Wish we had more snake.
Here! Help!
Eat, coward!
Over here! Help! Help!
Did the snakes get you? Are you well?
No bites. Just tell me you made those bastards suffer. I hope you hurt them even half as much as the suffering they just caused. I'd be just as dead were it not for you. You find yourself in the Hodda shelter. Come and see me, so I can thank you properly.
There's no need.
Well, Iris, you want to find them?
Good as I have of...
Then...
Where's a decent saw when you need one?
The entrance must be on the other side.
Utterly useless.
Found anything worthy of your talents?
This will have to do.
Soon you can put them to good use.
My Emir. Is that a Salakar? I never knew they actually existed.
I know all the sagas of your people, yet I've never heard
I never said my people.
You mean the Light Elves?
There aren't many who remember the Children of Light, or their stories. I do.
When Sutter invaded their lands, they begged me for aid. The war with the Vanir had only just ended and I was... wary. Long after, I learned how Sutter devoured the elves' immortal light, Huga by Huga. Maybe it's the same light that now allows him to renew himself after death.
During the conquest, he must have uncovered knowledge of the Salakars.
But to what end?
What Hugars does it hold?
Those of two warlords. One a Muspel, the other a Jotun.
Nothing more?
Nothing more. At least not of value.
He speaks the truth.
You deal with a fire nymph?
A fire nymph? I am the finest fire nymph in all of Svartalheim.
Allow me to introduce Asa, treasonous daughter of Sutter, and my friend.
You grow dewy-eyed in your dotage.
What have you unearthed?
Only rumors. My father is rebuilding something large and powerful, though its exact nature I cannot fathom.
And the Salakar is intended to be part of this something.
Most likely. Either way, its value to my father is so great, he may indeed trade your son for its return.
Return to... Stepmother, arrange a trade. And one more thing. I would feel better knowing you're protected.
Sinmara travels far and wide, but I will rejoin her as you wish.
Whatever the Salakar is, I must steal it back once Baldur is safe.
Why?
Ragnarok comes. I've made plans, but they are not ideal. Perhaps the Salakar offers another way. One that will allow me to truly save those I care about. Even you.
To unlock its secrets, I will need help. There are rumors of a shelter nearby. Its dwellers may be able to assist me.
I know the place. Home to the most ill-tempered shits imaginable.
Tell them I sent you. No dwarf would give up the chance to work with Ivaldi.
Vangrin was once home to your rivals, Sindri and Broka. Your name may not carry much weight here.
Don't make me laugh. No one cares about those two. I'll follow you once I've finished taking what I need.
A word, my friend. Ivaldi requests your aid.
Ain't my concern. Go talk to her.
He's the
Ma?
Hello there. I bring word from Ivaldi.
What do I care? Go talk to the Ganger.
Ganger?
Yeah.
What do you want?
Ivaldi sends me. He requires the help of a skilled artisan.
A meeting of minds, huh? Well, it ain't up to me. You'd best talk to Brocker or Sindri.
They still breathe? Where are they?
No idea. Sindri went off adventuring. He does that. Mind you, it's been a while since he left.
How much of a while?
Couple of weeks.
And his absence doesn't worry you?
Not my business where he goes.
And Broker?
Went to look for Sindri. Bit of a worry guts, that one. Ever since he mucked up the forging of Mjolnir. Anyway, look, leave your name and I'll pass it to Brocker when he shows up.
Tell him Harvey of Asgard was here.
Harvey of... by Ymir? Really, it is you?
I'll return tonight. In the meantime, fetch Ivaldi.
times it stung me. 3! On the hand, then the neck, oh, then on the eyeball!
A true master would ignore such trifles.
Trifles? That gadfly was the size of a squirrel! A big one!
An ogre could tear me limb from limb, and still my severed hands would finish the job. That is focus. That is passion. That is
horseshit. Master Broker, I'm glad you have made it home. And your brother? Did you find him?
Yeah. You never did say where he was.
I believe Sindri went adventuring.
Adventuring? No, that's not it. He went to find the special mead. Had a hankering, he said.
Special mead?
Yeah, the special mead.
Sutunga's special mead?
What's that frosty arse got to do with it? We ain't in Jotunheim, in case you hadn't noticed. Well, there's this mead they make down at the brewery. So sweet, well, it's bloody sweet, all right? Anyway, Sindri had an itch for it. Just a horn or two, he said. So, off he goes. That was half a moon ago. I told him not to do it. Too many giants out there, but he wouldn't listen. Him and his cravings.
Where can I find this brewery?
Aylthorpe, southeast of here, other side of the marsh. Can't miss it. You're going to rescue him?
I will find him, yes. And afterwards, you and he will repay me by helping Evildee with the job I need done.
Now, hold on. We didn't,
Good. We have a deal. That gadfly? It was Loki. Thor himself could not have withstood the sting.
Remind me, why do I find myself company? Ignorant. I might learn something. Child! Fuck off! I'm the same age.
You followed? Alfram!
And in all that time, consider what I have learned. And you have.
You'll get us in trouble.
I must hand it to Sindri. Even after all that has happened, he still has the defiance to seek out a horn of Svartalfheim's finest. Of mead, fouled by the stench of muspels. Yatna too.
Mead!
Where are they holding him, I wonder? Now to find the door this key unlocks. Look, Sunan. The smell of mead grows strong. This must be where everything is stored. Someone knows what got from here. This blood is many days old. One trail leads in, the other out. Surely there is some sign of Sindri here. This hammer bears the mark of Sindri. And here, a bag of roasted acorns. A chain was placed here. From the scarring, something heavy was suspended from it. I've carried enough dwarves recently to know they are not as light as they look. Is this Sindri's special mead? Given the puddles on the floor, he must have taken a bath in it. Muspels have a prison not far from here. Jan's house, they call it. Some days ago, Sindri was captured while sneaking outside. He was dragged in here for interrogation. His belongings were seized. Even his roasted acorns, one of the many dwarven delicacies I will never fathom. They tried to loosen his tongue, using the same sweet mead he himself sought. Almost drowned him in it. But the shelter has not been raided. So Sindri must have remained strong and refused to give them its location. Instead, he was dragged away. Bloodied, drunk as a fish, but alive. Most likely to face further tortures at a makeshift prison named Jan's house. That is where I should go next. Upon Loki, no matter his crimes. It's likely Sindri was brought here many days ago. Most of the dead have been roasted upon the flames. body over there. I hope it's not who I think it is. I know this mark. Whoever he was, he had his hooker cruelly stolen. I could sense that the Salakar was satisfied on this occasion. Was this Calda's first victim? And that amulet, the sigil. Sindri, reckless fool, all this was a meat. Oh well, it is done. I must return the body to Broke. Coincidence that Calda sated the Salakar with the Hoogers of so many races. Muspel, Jotun, Dwarf, who knows what else. Chance led to Sindri's capture, but the nature of his death, that was not chance. When the enemy realized they had such a prize in their clutches.
It cannot be. Is this Sindri, noblest of dwarves?
Please let this not be our missing master.
Who is this you bring? No! It can't be!
Master Broker, I share in your grief. Truly I do. Your brother was the worthiest of dwarves. More so than you will ever know.
Oh, Sindri. No. No! My dear Sindri.
The funeral arrangements are being made outside. I must use this chance to bend Broker to my will. I must speak with Broker. crafty way to cross the lake.
Son of a rock, where
I
did
must find a way to ease Broker's sorrow.
You lied to me. You said you would save him.
I said I would find him.
That ain't my brother. Not anymore. What happened? Tell me. Everything.
As I neared the village, I heard a great roar, like that of a wounded bear. Soon after, I witnessed the final act of a mighty battle. Sindri beset by giants on all sides. It was he who made the godlike roars.
He always did have a deep voice.
He wielded his hammer and chisel with uncommon skill.
Yes! Yes! I've seen him do it many times in the workshop.
Giants lay strewn about, slain by Sindri's hand. But then, one of cowardly aspect struck your brother treacherously in the back. Yet even as Sindri succumbed to the blow, he lobbed his chisel and struck the coward dead, right between the eyes.
Sindri did all that?
So it will be written. I must find a way to ease Broker's sorrow, and make him amenable to my wishes.
Where could they be?
There's something wrong, Basil.
Everything is wrong. We're burying the greatest smith who ever lived, and we don't have his tools to put with him.
I came across some at Aylthorpe. If you want, I can fetch...
Those are just the spares. He never took his best ones from the shelter.
I see. How is it that such valuable instruments have been misplaced?
Misplaced? Don't be daft. Hidden, more like.
By Sindri?
To make sure no one else ever touched them. Particularly Broker. Except now we can't find them.
You have no idea where they might be.
Well, they're inside the shelter, I can tell you that. Well, they can't be too far. I'd be surprised if they're somewhere up high.
I thought dwarves were afraid of heights.
Not our Sindri. He was quite the climber. Now me, well, I prefer to keep my feet on the ground, right where they should be.
I'm very fond of the dwarves, yet their constant needs is exhausting. Oh, Loki, friend, betrayer, what I'd give for a moment of your gilded conversation, even the lies. If I were Sindri, where would I hide my beloved tools? Somewhere high up, perhaps. Finally, the tools of Sindri's trade. I must reunite these tools with Sindri's remains before the ceremony begins. The disaster has been averted.
Oh, now I see why some call you God.
You're making me blush. Still, I have my moments. Heroes die, but not their legacy. Such was Sindri's courage. And tonight he feasts in Valhalla, the first of his kind to ever do so. Ivaldi has come. Perhaps he can be of use.
I'm here for the mead, not the company.
You dwarves and your love of mead. It's caused me enough trouble already.
It wasn't a dwarf who ransacked half of Jotunheim in search of some mysterious mead.
I wouldn't know anything about that. You know, old friend, now would be a good time for some grand gesture.
Like what?
A respectful speech from you, Sindri's greatest rival, would surely...
Ah, fuck off!
We must all make compromises. I can even give you the honeyed words. Time soothes the well of suffering, brings hope that sees beyond chill death, recast the whirlpool of sorrow into the placid waters of the philosophic mind.
Are those words for Sindri or Balder?
Balder lives. Why would he need such words?
Of course, of course. I didn't mean to... Well, you know. Fine, I'll do the speech. But it will be one of my making, not yours. We dwarves don't care much for poetry. Still, we can't set about making speeches until the torches are all lit up.
Who knows how long it will take before the dwarves get around to lighting the torches. It will be faster if I do it. Have saved the place for me. This is a great honor that they bestow.
My brother. A true master. He was,
I did not like Sindri, and he did not like me. Still, he was good with the hammer, and the chisel, and the saw. And he knew how to work the bellows. Some said better than anyone. Even me. Brocker, your brother was a very fine smithy. I admired him greatly.
Master Broker, you've given Sindri an excellent send-off.
it's the least he deserves. But is it really true he feasts in Valhalla?
It is. I saw it in a vision. Come. Let's take a stroll. Now, tell me, Are you prepared to continue Sindri's good work?
Helping Ivaldi was not my brother's work.
But the fine Sutter was. It's what got him killed.
Greed for mead is what got him killed.
It took courage to go after that mead. A direct challenge to Sutter's authority.
This is crooked thinking.
Seems straight enough to me.
You know, I don't reckon I owe you a bloody thing.
I risked my life to retrieve your brother's body. Now I'm prepared to risk it again. For you and all of Svartalfheim.
Bollocks! You ain't doing anything out of the goodness of your heart. I know what you're after. I know all about your lad Balder. I have ears, you know, even in my grief. So, don't pretend you're here for us, because I know—
Would you have me abandon my own son, and strive only for your salvation?
Okay, when you say it like that. I need time. I'm still grieving, you know? Let me think on it, all right? A little old think.
Check on Broker, see if he has come to his senses. If he hasn't, I must encourage him further.
You're back!
Goodbye.
These are the finest tools you'll ever lay eyes on.
The finest? I forged better in my sleep.
Good to see you're getting along. So, Broker, do you accept your duty?
Don't have much choice, do I? Last thing I need is a godly smiting up my arse.
Let this be the start of a beautiful new friendship.
To study the Salakar, I'll need the very best of tools. Too bad this workshop is lacking.
Bugger off! I got more stuff here than you can wag a finger at.
Doubt it.
you find something you don't know how to use, just ask.
I'll be giving you lessons on how to use your own...
Bickering dwarves. How unusual.
Asa, you return.
What? You deal with a fire nymph?
Not this again.
What news do you bring?
My stepmother is stubborn. I cannot push too hard or she will grow suspicious.
She has no interest in a trade.
Interest, yes. But not yet the will.
I don't understand.
The Salakar is all but indestructible. You, on the other hand, are not.
She assumes she'll catch me, kill me, and retrieve the Salakar.
Time is on her side.
Then I must strip her of this illusion. If I were to make a nuisance of myself, one that cannot be ignored.
Sinmara prepares to lead my father's next major invasion.
But if I were to disrupt her plans, it may force her to the bargaining table.
Sounds risky to me.
I once plotted and carried out the murder of Emir himself. What do I care of risk?
Well, since you put it like that...
Where must I strike?
In the meantime...